Call the meeting back from executive session at 6:15 PM.
Okay. First is a motion. Let me write it down first so we can get it right. Motion to authorize departmental supervisors to make administrative decisions regarding department personnel. I think that's,
Is that your motion?
yeah.
I second it. Any questions?
Can you read that one more time?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
Let me finish. Get it
I
down.
just couldn't understand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll read
Okay.
it together. It's just a motion to authorize departmental supervisors, that is, elected supervisors, to make decisions regarding department personnel of that particular department.
Any other questions? How you vote?
Wait a minute, how far does this go? I guess the question would be, I can see it on scheduling, I can see it on things like that, but you, the way that's worded, you could go clear into wanting to go ahead and fire somebody.
That's not what it's designed for, Bob. There's issues in the road department right now. It's personnel matters that could possibly take us down to 2 road employees for an undetermined amount of time,
I
Or
understand,
one road employee.
or 1 road employee.
Yeah, so,
I understand that, but with the way that's written, that's a very open-ended thing. If you wanna, I think that you ought to either put it through the road department only, or however you wanna do it, but that's just an open-ended.
well, I will clarify it then to say, any duties as provided in the second-class township code.
So you want to amend that to say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, to include any duties as provided in the Pennsylvania second-class township code.
Hey Dave, or Doug, whatever. How many different departments you got? Road department, police department, water and sewage? Is that the only
Well,
departments? or
road
what else?
department, police department, and office.
Office is
It
a
really is.
department?
Yes,
Office is considered a department?
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
yeah.
So who's in charge? Are you saying,
There are decisions that need to be made in regards to the assignment of duties or the
so is that, but you said the
supervisor in charge of that particular department.
so Dave's in charge of the police,
Of the road department.
of the road department, and Zach would then be in charge of making
That is-
decisions
that is
for the
correct.
police?
For the police department, anything that's administrative.
Administrative is in not,
As per the second-class township code.
as not as in hiring and firing, however.
Hiring and firing would be required to have motions of the board at a public meeting. There'd be no hiring or firing.
Didn't you guys already do that a while back?
Well, this is reinforcing it, the matters at hand.
Yeah, I thought you guys did that, like split up the duties and did that
There
for
is,
the first of the year.
there is, yes. That's not usually
I
reorganization.
thought you already had that power, I mean,
Yeah, it's not any power that's any different than we already have, it's just reinforcing it because there's some situations at hand that need immediate attention that won't be able to wait until meetings. And that doesn't include hiring or firing, because those will be done in accordance with the code. All of them will be done in accordance with the code, has to be.
Any other questions? How you vote?
Mr. Ely?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion will carry. The next motion is to advertise for to fill I don't want to say to fill a position, because it's really not a position. It's to accept an application for a road department employee or employees, either to be temporary or the possibility of full-time.
And that's your motion?
Yeah, and we have the secretary put together a suggested advertisement, and there's a couple things I think that needs to be added into it, which I kind of indicated on top. A motion to advertise for applications for road department employee or employees for a position which could be temporary to full-time. That's the motion. Motion to advertise for application for road department employee or employees for a position which could be position or positions which could be temporary to full-time.
I second it.
Okay.
Any questions?
Would you have to put a rate on that because?
Per the
it's
terms
union?
and conditions of the contract.
Okay,
It
yeah,
has to be per the terms. and
Right,
conditions.
right. I didn't hear you say that, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to make
Well,
sure,
we
because
can- we can add it in.
we got caught in that one time, and,
It's required to be, we have to pay according to that.
right,
Doug, don't they come in on a 90 or 120 days?
Yeah.
Anyway?
right.
I think it might be 90
90
days,
days.
I believe. So that maybe it will, the point will be moved at that point, but we very,
Don't know how things are gonna work
no,
out.
we could be down to one employee in the next 2 weeks. And we can't operate that way.
What about, don't they have, I know this is a busy season for that, don't you guys have like a co-op agreement with other townships and stuff?
Yes.
If
And we're probably gonna make use of that to some
Is
extent.
the road department union?
Yes.
It's been that way for a long time,
No, I just,
longer than that.
Okay, I'll add to this, to advertise for applications for road department employee or employees for a position or positions, which could be temporary to full-time per the terms and conditions of the contract.
Any other questions? Good, Bob.
There was something said there about that, Doug, that you wanted to add a couple of things to this.
No, there's add things to the advertisement, not to the motion.
So the advertisement is just going to be for
Road
full
department,
possibility of full or part-time.
temporary or possibility of full-time. And that's what if you wanna see.
Sounded
what I-
like you were gonna add something else.
No, just gonna, I added that line to the,
We'll
Okay.
read all that once we get past this point.
yeah.
Any other questions? How you vote?
Mr. Ely,
Yes.
I vote yes. Motion carries. The advertisement will say, Donington Township is accepting resumes for road department position, in parentheses, temporary, possibility of full-time. Applicant must have a valid driver's license, Class B CDL with air brake restrictions lifted. Applicant must be able to operate the following equipment: mini excavator, track loader, wheel loader, dump truck, and tractors with various mowers. Please submit resumes to Donington Township and their address. Resumes must be received in the municipal office by noon on Monday, June 12th, 2017. That's a fairly quick window to apply. That's it.
Is there any public comment? What did you find out on Belshon, John?
They were mistaken. They're no longer running it one way. The residents will be able to get in from the closest point to where they live. I think it's resolved.
The public,
That truck traffic on Delashon, what's the deal with it? Triaxles have been running that pretty heavy and pretty fast here lately.
They're hauling dirt out of the site. They're planning on being done by the end of the weekend, possibly Tuesday at the latest, but looks like they're gonna be done by the end of the weekend. There was some confusion on how they were running the traffic up there.
Yeah,
They're trying to keep it flowing, and I think they took advantage of the low traffic and started running everything one way. Some residents were having trouble getting into to their properties, and we've got that resolved. So,
any public comment?
Move with adjourn.
I second it. How you vote?
Streetley,
Yes.
I vote yes. Things over 6:25.
We're done. We're not gonna do any more dirt. We're done with that.
That's what they said.
I think we have one more.